Hey, more Dicey dungeons. Cause why not? It is true, we have, failed one of these challenges, the Inventor. Let's do it again. Let's see if we can't pull out a victory. And then we can put this entire horrible nightmare of a Helloween special behind us, cause I hate it. Really, I just kinda hated the Witch when we did the Witch, but the Witch wasn't even that bad. The Witch wasn't even that bad of a puzzle once I kind of figured out a little bit more about how to use it, but it's still pretty awful. Backfire. You literally cannot be used after this because we're gonna remove our gadget that targets the enemy, so I really don't understand why we would take it. So, we're gonna get rid of you. We're gonna take safety goggles, block all self-damage this turn. Seems kind of garbage because we don't do self-damage, we do self-shocking. Maybe it'll block that though? Nope. Oh well. Wow, you didn't roll anything, huh? I mean, I guess Infinity Mirror is just here to make sure that we can keep rolling high. Although we're gonna have to do another turn here. I might just honestly want to get that limit break. Take another turn. We're not gonna die. We only need to do 1 damage to the enemy. We can wait a second. There you go. No point not doing that because we're gonna heal up to full. Then, let's get rid of... Get rid of Singularity. Rolling a 1, I don't really understand why we would want to do that. So instead we'll, keep the item that prevents self-damage, which means that we can avoid hurting ourselves thanks to something like Double Edge. Now, on the next fight, I would love to get rid of Hall of Mirrors. Or is it Wall of Mirrors? Wall of Mirrors. But, I don't know if we can get rid of Wall of Mirrors because it's completely random chance thing of happening, but we'll try it anyways. Should have fought the pirate first because that would have opened up 2 options to get... healing after this fight. Sorry. Hate that roll. You did 6 damage. You son of a gun! Ah, we got 6, that's fine. So let's put a safety goggles. Hit you. That was a 6, so we did 6 damage. We've done 24 damage in 2 turns. That's pretty good. All we have to do is hit you for 2, which means literally anything will do it. I say literally anything, and I actually do mean it. If we have an odd, 2 1s will do it. Wall of Mirrors plus 1 dice. I mean, this is literally useless. This is the one I wanted to get rid of anyways. Let's get rid of it. Ah! Please! Let me get rid of this garbage. Why is Baby Squid a condom? He's a ghost. Could have done more damage, taken more damage as well, but let's play it safe. Limit break. We need the limit break. I mean, we can already do a lot of damage on this turn. 1 less than maximum. Let's just take the 2 damage and then we'll kill him with 7 next turn, because we can easily roll 7. We have 5 dice. He's cute, that's what he is. Baby Squid is pretty cute. Already have focus. Just dump a 4. Easy. Ah, you're right, the burn didn't damage me when I used the goggles. Didn't think about that. We could take the goggles and take double edge, and then constantly get items that hurt me. Sure, let's get rid of electric whip. I hate doing it because I can upgrade this double evens use first. It's pretty good. Chef's kiss. You have to use this last. It's not that bad. We'll take it. We'll take chef. But ooh, what the heck? Solenoid, do damage, lose 2 damage each battle. Interesting. What I'm thinking is maybe we can just like use double edge safety goggles. And also I did get rid of the other thing that dealt damage, but I did that specifically because I thought that maybe we could use the +3 damage from the gadget to be fine on the next combat. Because there's +3 damage right there. So, are we going to focus? We are going to... Sure, I mean, we're gonna... Should have played this first, but you know what we can do is even hit him with 8. It has to be used with your last dice. I understand. I'm gonna hit him again because I screwed it up, but I get it. It has to be used with the last dice, not the last equipment. Which makes sense, because then it would have to undo the damage that you dealt. It seems a little weird. Okay, block all self-damage. Focus. He's dead. Understood. Now what do we have to get rid of? Wall of mirrors, definitely. Solenoid, double status effects. Could be good, could be bad. I don't think it's worth getting rid of right now. We also might want to keep this equipment so that we can use it later for max damage, but it's already been worn down. It's already only doing 6 damage. We might as well keep it and use it for combat. We'll heal up. I took some dumb damage. We're gonna upgrade probably Hole Puncher. Do 8 damage, reusable, needs 1s. What? Inflict weaken to both fighters. Self-inflict 1 burn, always offered as scrap. Dude, I'm buying both of these because I want to see what the upgrades are. Heal 8 to enemy. What? Okay, Chef's Kiss. +4 damage instead of +2. Any dice, but it still gets weaker. Roll a burning dice. Ah, you get a free dice, I think. Block all self-inflicted damage for anything that's not an odd. Do double damage to both you and the enemy. This actually does seem incredible with the double edge. Safety goggles, double edge is probably what you want. Hole Puncher, do 12 damage on 4 1s. Health Tonic, smaller charge on it. I don't understand this because it's hard to roll 1s, but I guess if you were frozen. I'm just gonna go double edge safety goggles, and I think that's gonna be my run. Because it seems like a very good way of just doing a ton of damage, honestly. And let's get rid of Hole Puncher and Solenoid. We'll keep Chef's Kiss around. Yeah. Yeah, this is good. I mean, we can do a lot of damage. God tier sneezy equipment. There you go. We can do a lot of damage if we roll a 6 and an odd. Or even a 4. A 4 is 8 damage, but we can do better than that. Yeah, this guy's gonna be dead next turn. Maybe double edge is the true winner of this episode, and I should have kept it the last time we had this run attempt because he's dead. That's pretty good. We need something else that does damage, though, to get around dodge, if an enemy has dodge. Otherwise, I like it. Double status effects, roll 4 extra 1s. Let's get rid of Solenoid first, because it's getting weaker. And then we'll put on Health Tonic and get rid of one of these 2 equipments. Polarity Flip, swap the next target. There you go. That's how this works. That's how it works. So then you have equipment that hits you or hits the enemy and you swap the next target on it. I understand. And now I'm thinking, what if we keep Health Tonic around? Maybe we can make these work later. Let's get rid of Scrap Kettle or Hole Puncher, and we'll go from there. Do 12 damage. Any dice on Polarity Flip, I think, is what you want. I don't really know what to upgrade, though, so I think I'm just going to ignore the upgrade, and we will, Broken Glass. Do 2 damage for each dice the enemy rolls. Could be good. I think we will, just fight these 2 enemies. There's a couple of shops here, too. Javelin, Pressure Cooker, Shredder. Return 12 ones. Okay. Sorry, return 12 ones. Return 12 ones. So you shred Pressure Cook. you limit break. You dump a dice into Javelin. You dump 2 into Shredder. You turn 12 ones. You do blip 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 10 damage. Blip 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 10 damage. What? And then do 8 damage reusable. Yeah, that could be interesting. I think that we probably don't need it right now. I mean, what we should do, honestly, is fight the Yeti with maybe the thing that gives us the Hole Puncher, because we can actually, you know, maybe put the ones in here after we get frozen, but we actually do need to get 1 extra dice for this to work first. But yeah, this is very interesting. We also don't have the gold for anything, but Shredder Hole Puncher. Upgrade it. You never know what it's going to do. You know, we can even buy it and then check out the upgrade on it. Should have probably waited to see what was in the other shop, but a 5 or a 6. Could be interesting. Let's fight Haunted Jar. I think we'll be fine. I think we kept Hole Puncher equipped, but, you know, I don't think this is a Hole Puncher build we have here. I think the build that we have here is, first of all, this is horrible, but I think the build we have here is just hitting the enemy hard. Now, the poison means I can't really use my gadget at all. Maybe I should have paid a little bit more attention to what was going on. That's okay. I also can't do anything that turn. Oh no, don't do it. Don't kill me. Please. Oh, I put the wrong equipment on. Please, just give me an odd. Thank Christ. Odd, 6, end turn. I can't kill him next turn. We're dead. I can only do 12 damage turn, and we spent the first 3 turns literally doing nothing. We are straight up deceased. Inventor was defeated. I mean, we're gonna do it again. At least I understand now a couple of the build ideas. One build idea is rolling all the ones, and another build idea is, you're a cowboy. Another build idea is getting that equipment and then being able to turn targets around. And another idea is getting the equipment that, the double edge, and then getting that upgraded. So there's a couple of things that we can do. It seems very dependent on what you get, as might be expected from a run of Dicey Dungeons. You know, what are you going to expect? You can't guarantee yourself anything, but I do think that we are a little bit beholden to RNG. So we have safety goggles. If we get double-edged sword, safety goggles is really good. Okay. so let's take what we have learned and apply it to this run here, which should be good. All we need to do is 3 damage. We'll have the limit break charged. Try to focus a little bit more on what gadgets we have and what equipment we are walking into a fight with, because I don't want to die in a stupid manner again if I can avoid it. Hey, Slurple. Okay, get rid of Singularity. Get an extra dice. Infestation, curse everyone. Double Edge, good. So we're going to run Double Edge safety goggles, and we're going to get rid of anything that's not those 2 things. And we're going to upgrade Double Edge immediately so we get double damage. Seems good. I hate to do that because you can't use Infestation and Shock at the same turn, but I think the damage is more important because we can kill him in like 2 turns. We can't block self-damage, unfortunately, so I think I'm just gonna hit you for 6 and then curse you. The curse might not apply, but if it does, it would save us the damage. But I didn't think we needed it anyways because we would probably, yeah, get lethal on this turn anyways. Took a little bit more damage than we did last time, though. Infestation, curse the enemy, electric whip. I would rather get rid of curse the enemy and keep the whip because the whip does good damage. Definitely upgrade double edge. We need to get more equipment. We have no more equipment. We have to get rid of electric whip after this fight. I hate it. I really hate it, but we'll fight the Dryad. There's also no healing here. This is horrible. This is horrible. It might be horrible, but we also do a lot of damage. And you're not even gonna have a chance to hit me, which is great. 4 poison, do 6 damage max. You're not gonna kill me, so if we can get you down very low, we should. And then hopefully get the limit break charged. Or not fully charged, but charged a little bit. I'm kind of hoping that the curse stops applying, but it's okay. I think I gotta kill you now, though, because you could kill me in 1 turn. Yeah, if you roll all 6s, you will kill me. So, there you go. You know, maybe I could have done damage to myself using a 3 or something in that other equipment slot. You never know. So we're gonna get rid of electric whip. We're gonna keep... I mean, jealous sword. We can do a lot of damage with this. You put 2 evens into it, then you put an odd into the other thing. Chef's Kiss, you have to use your final dice on it. I guess we did get rid of the last equipment that we had that we would have to use the final dice with, so this should be fine. Pandemonium. Destroy all equipment, do 4 damage for each equipment destroyed. Does this include enemy equipment? What? Because if this destroys enemy equipment, dude, I don't know. Maybe, just maybe you can make that work. That seems incredible. But I kind of want to see what it turns into as far as... I mean, it says all equipment. But I'm kind of interested to see what it turns into from the perspective of... gadgets. Because if it's a good gadget, maybe we want to save the item for a long time. I don't know. I really do not want to put a dice into Pandemonium, though. Oh man, if you had Pandemonium and you got confused and you put a dice into it accidentally, that'd be so sad. Alright. Can't get rid of it, can't get rid of it, can get rid of it, which means we still have Pandemonium. Which is a little scary, because I don't know what it does, but we'll see. Pressure Cooker, Buster Sword. Do damage immune to errors. Do damage to yourself, always offered as scrap. This does not do damage to the enemy. Pressure Cooker is used with ones. Buster Sword, it just does damage and is immune to errors. It just does damage. I kind of like that. What does it do? Oh, it just hits. It's a little expensive at 3, but we can always just, dump it in as equipment and then get rid of it in the future. Wall of Mirrors we need to get rid of. Safety Goggle, Double Edge we have to keep forever. Pressure Cooker doesn't do a lot of damage at all. We have one equipment in our back pocket. I think we need to buy something. So I'm going to buy Buster Sword. Just so I have something else to get rid of in the future. It is a little on the expensive side, but I still think it's worth getting rid of. I think we should also upgrade Safety Goggles so we can always play it. Every turn, even before we upgrade anything else. And now every turn we do 12 damage at a minimum. That's actually not that bad. It might be a little tough against certain enemies, but with 3 dice doing 12 damage every turn, every fight's gonna last. This fight's gonna last 3 turns, and then it'll be over, and we heal. That seems pretty good. Dump a dice, end turn. Just don't give him extra dice is the only thing. And oh no, you did 4 damage to me. Well, yoink. It does make the turns extremely easy when you only need to play 2 dice. Unfortunately, we don't have him killed this turn. I'm tempted to focus, but we can only take like 8 damage in a turn. I think I'm going to keep my focus for the next combat. And then I will, just take whatever damage he gives me, which is 6. So we only take 3 damage. Because I'm just going to heal half of it. There you go. I think that's worth it to keep the limit break that we can use immediately on the next combat. So now we get rid of Wall of Mirrors. Take a look at equipment. Combination lock, do damage. Lock player dice that rolls blank. I don't know whether the status effect will end at the end of the turn that you play combination lock on. That's what I don't know, but I'm going to fight the demon. I've never fought demon before. I fought him on the witch, but the witch had a specific fight for him in mind. Pitchfork, do damage, burn and shock, repeat next attack. Alright. I see it, I get it. So what we're going to do is 5, 6, plus 1 die this fight, 5. So we have a lock on 5. All enemy dice that roll 5 are locked, which applies to us. But the status effect ends at the end of our turn, which basically means that nothing really happens. I can't kill him this turn. I can only do 18 damage, so I'm just going to just gonna do this. Dude, combination lock is basically a sword. If we play it as our last thing, it doesn't really do that much to us at all. I kind of like that. I'm just gonna hit you. Oh no, our 5s are locked. We don't even need to play it as our last equipment. We can play it with our last dice. We can play it as our last... Oh no, inflict shock, burn, and freeze. All we need to do is use it with our last copy of that dice. So we're gonna get rid of Pandemonium because I just don't trust myself with it. It would be funny if this got rid of enemy equipment as well, because it says all. And then if you used your gadget, you could just, do 3 damage every turn with your gadget and then just kill the boss like that. That could be kind of fun. But I'm just gonna take oh no. I'm not gonna worry about trying to get a weird synergy or weird effect out of this. I'm just gonna freaking do it. Kitchen tongs, flip a dice. Turning a 1 into a 6 is nice. Polarity flip, swap the target. So that's the other option for how to build. It sucks that you have to wait that long to get this equipment, but once you get this equipment, you have a way of making things that target you target the enemy, like backfire, was one that we had earlier. It's cool. It's just, it comes way too late. I have to have a build now. I have to spend 2 upgrades on something. I might as well build 12 damage every turn with 2 dice. That's pretty good. So what do we get rid of? I think we want to get rid of Combination Lock as opposed to Buster Sword, because Combination Lock is strictly worse. Although it does give you the lock effect on the enemy, which is kind of nice. I think at this point I'm just going to equip everything. No, we have 4 dice. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to equip this, get rid of one of those 2 things. Unless we have something here we can buy for cheap. Javelin, kitchen tongs. They are cheap. We'll buy one of them. And, we have a 30%, we have like a 50% chance of getting, no, we have like an 80%, we have a 100% chance of getting rid of one of these 3 things. Good, fantastic. Fight baby squid. Limit break. We definitely want to inflict you. I guess you might as well limit break, although we rolled very well on this turn, so I'm actually not going to. Wait, what? That turned a 2 into a 1? Okay, well now I'm gonna do this. I just don't understand why it turned a 2 into a 1. Almost killed you. You can't use your burn dice. Flip a dice on its side. Kitchen tongs. I get it. Because you're cooking all the pieces of the meat, all the sides of the meat. And you're not cooking it on the top and the bottom. You got to make sure you get the sides as well. You got to get that nice sear on it. So a 5 will turn into something that's not a 2. The only thing it won't turn into is a 2. I get it. Yeah, that's interesting. That's very interesting. So, I think we keep Buster Sword, get rid of Combination Lock. The gadget is really good from Buster Sword, and honestly, we might want that gadget on a later fight. Deflect. Block 2 damage. Block 2 damage. Block 2 damage. Here's what I don't get. It says block 2 damage, but it's in 2 shield. This makes me think that it's blocking 2 shield from applying to you, but I actually just don't understand it. Why would you put a dice in here to block 2 damage? I don't get it. Kind of sucks. I think what we want is stubbed toe, so that we have something to get rid of later. And we'll keep, polarity shift in here to hopefully get rid of that eventually. We'll get rid of kitchen tongs if we can. I thought that was going to be a lot better. Because it's not spatula, it's kitchen tongs. And if there's anything for 1 gold, like javelin, we'll get rid of this. Or we'll buy it rather, so we can just shove it in. We'll shove it into Buster Sword. And we'll fight the next floor. Which is not the last floor, we have one more after this one. We'll fight the wolf. Get access to the pumpkins. And lock one of your dice, which seems pretty nice. Don't have focus, can't use javelin. Kitchen tongs can put a dice on its side. Might as well do that with a 2 and see what you get. Got a 6. Didn't matter, but still. As soon as we get our limit break charged, we're doing more damage with the javelin, but right now, we don't have it charged, obviously. But we're not taking too much damage turn after turn. What if we do this? An end turn? No, it doesn't apply to him on his turn, which is very unfortunate. This is not a bad fight, though. Limit Break is charged, so we can actually use it on this turn, which is nice. The Javelin, that is. And if we keep Javelin, then we can actually use it at the beginning of the next combat, which seems nice. So let's get rid of Kitchen Tongs, because it's not that good. We'll heal up a little bit. You might as well heal up as soon as you can on this floor. Hedge Clippers do damage equal to twice the difference. So at most it's 10. It's something. Kind of feel like trying to go for getting rid of Hedge Clippers. At the very least, we can do damage with it, which I think is very important against Sorceress. We need to hit Sorceress quickly. Let's do it. Alright, we're gonna focus. Although, yeah, we should focus. Like, if I keep the focus, next turn we could Javelin, but on this turn, what are we doing? We're doing 8 damage plus 2. We're doing 10 damage versus 12. I mean, when you put it like that, we could keep the limit break. Ah, she can do so much damage, though. We'll do 10 damage instead of 12, keep the limit break, and hopefully roll a 6 so we can use Javelin. Yeah, because I don't think we were charging limit break on that anyways. Yes! We've done it. Oh my god, it worked. You can store the 1. So this will do 10 damage. Now, do I want to take 12 to kill Sorceress? I'm going to say the answer to that question is no, but it's still funny that we have that option. Wow, that sucked. I don't know why she didn't use it in the thing that could do more damage. Seems a little weird to me, but there's 4 damage. Very interesting. Okay. Copy random dice Hedge Clippers. We should probably get rid of that. Didn't seem that good. Worm Bite, do 1 damage. Oh boy. Here's the thing, I'm gonna keep it to get rid of it, because it's garbage. But hopefully we don't die to the mummy. I mean, how much damage can the mummy really do to us? Do we need Buster Sword? Do we need Chef's Kiss? It couldn't hurt, but at this point we are getting pretty close to the end. We're gonna have to get rid of, good equipment. Buster Sword, Javelin, Chef's Kiss, we're gonna have to replace it with equipment as we go. Will we have enough equipment? I don't know. We could also use Stubbed Toe, though, which might be ideal. Yeah, you know what? Let's use, Stubbed Toe, Javelin, Buster Sword. No, you want Polarity Flip, Stubbed Toe, then you get rid of Stubbed Toe. Or, you could keep it. Polarity Flip, Stubbed Toe, Safety Goggles, Double Edge. It's basically a way of doing 24 damage with 4 dice every turn. That seems really good. Maybe we should actually keep these and then get rid of Chef's Kiss Worm Bite. Or Buster Sword Worm Bite. Yeah, like polarity flip stubbed toe, do 12 damage to yourself on a 6, swap the next target. So you safety goggle double edge, polarity flip stub toe, you do 24 damage every turn. I mean, that seems pretty good. Yeah, okay. So let's use Worm Bite Buster Sword. And we'll fight the mummy. I'm trying to think ahead. I'm trying to think ahead to possible combinations that we want later. Weak to fire, I don't have any fire, I'm sorry to say it. Okay. Dump a dice. Dump a dice. Pretty good turn. Drain 1 health and haunt 1 dice. I forgot what that did. Ah, right, it re-rolls some of your dice when you play it. I remember. Good. Okay. I don't know why I was worried about the mummy here. He seems very easy. But I think we did get pretty lucky. Also, it seems like he's not doing that much himself, but I'm sure he is. Do damage to yourself. No, so this is do damage to yourself. One of these is Worm Bite. One of these is not Worm Bite. Do 1 damage, Bubble Gun. Upgrade backfire copy equipment. Yo! I know what we do. We copy equipment, we copy double edge, and then we save it and then put it on at the very end. So we can get rid of stub toe, we can get rid of polarity flip. Our combo right now is we do 24 damage with these, and then we don't have to worry about keeping all of these equipments. All we do is we just dump all of this stuff as soon as we can. Okay, we know what our combo is, we know what we're doing. We have it. What the heck is that skeleton? All right, let's fight the Kraken. What the heck are you? You got a waffle. Okay. So what we want to do is swap the next target. And then do 12 damage to him. Then block self-damage, do 12 damage to him. Do it again, he's dead. We are cursed, but we're not taking any damage this turn, which is very nice. So, block all self-damage. We should probably do this first when we can, because it will block all self-damage even if we miss on stubbed toe. Okay. In that case, swap the next target. No. Buster Sword. Swap the next target. Do 10 damage to him. Why in that order? Because if I... No, we already got cursed. We could have done it in whatever order we wanted. I was thinking we don't want to do it in the other order because if the curse affects the item after polarity flip, then we would have to do damage to ourselves with Buster Sword, but it ended up not mattering at all. We are cursed though. Be careful. He's not dead! He is dead to Bubble Gun, and we are taking 2 damage, but that's okay. Taking 6 damage on Kraken is not that bad. And we got a little bit unlucky with the curse. A mysterious glasses-wearing stranger like me beaten in a fight. Get out of here, Kraken. Okay, stub toe. Take 999 damage. Well... Can you flip this with polarity flip and then hit the enemy for 999? I'm assuming you can. I'm assuming that if you stub toe and then polarity flip, you'll hit him for 999. Which you can only do for one fight. So we could do it on this fight, on this next upcoming fight, and then, you know, instantly kill Skeleton. Or we could get rid of something like Double Edge and then use it against a boss. That seems a little cheesy. And I like maybe going for the double edge strategy just because it is kind of a synergy that we're building. But admittedly, it would be tempting to stub toe Night Terrors, do 999 damage, and kill it and a boss in one shot. But I'm not going to do that. I'm going to go double edge. I'm just going to kill the next upcoming skeleton using this tactic. Oh, and there's a rotten apple, which is a very easy enemy to fight. Both fighters lose a dice next turn. Self-inflict 1 burn always offered as scrap. Is there another shop coming up? There is not. This is the last shop, so we're going to buy everything we can. Equipment. Good enough. And we'll fight Skeleton and then polarity flip and kill him instantly, I guess? So, here we go. All we need is an odd. So, it does work. I mean, I was kind of hoping it would. Wow, stop giving me these 2 equipments. I was kind of hoping it would because that was, you know, I was relying on that fact. If it didn't work, I would die. But it did work. Polarity flip, Buster Sword, Solenoid. I don't really care which one goes, honestly. I'm not really relying on any of those 3 equipments. I'm relying on the double edge, which we will be able to keep. And we don't even need to use polarity flip anymore, I don't think. So safety goggles, do damage, do damage. We can output a lot of damage, definitely. Double blind and confuse. Kinda hate it. However, we know this is Solenoid. We know that this is our swap next target. So what we're gonna do is focus. I mean, we should probably hit him for 8 damage here. Then focus. Then 6, 6, 6. We use the focus, but he's dead. The only enemy we have to fight left is the apple, which should be very easy. Swap the next target with polarity flip. So that's how you do it. I will get rid of that equipment because, again, we're not building a run that relies on that. And then what we're going to do is pop in a javelin. Everything else that we have is fine. Fight the rotten apple, get one last upgrade. Oh, we should have opened up the chest. And then we'll be done. Swap the next target. Nothing that we have really matters here necessarily to swap, so we're not going to ever use current gadget. But we will safety goggle, javelin, double edge, buster. Why did the javelin not get used? Oh, javelin didn't get used because we didn't have focus. I was wondering, I was like, wait a minute, what happened there? That's much more damage. Should have definitely used the 6 on the other equipment that we had, huh? That's a lot of HP down, but he's not gonna kill us. We also don't have an even, which is very unfortunate. I'm not gonna limit break though, because he can't kill me in one turn. So we'll just kill him next turn, hold on to limit break, go into the boss fight with it active. I'm a rotten apple. Buster Sword, Double Edge, Javelin. All dice become 6. Yes? That seems like an amazing power to have going into the boss fight. So we want Double Edge, safety goggles, chef's kiss, with 5 dice. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. We do an incredible amount of damage. Everything's going to be upgraded, and the boss is going to die. Okay, this seems good to me. Do 2 damage for each dice the enemy rolls. What is the upgrade on this? Probably lower charge, huh? Yeah, 4. So that gets to +2. This gets to +4. Might as well upgrade Chef's Kiss. Seems incredible. As long as the enemy doesn't curse us, we are fine. So right before we go down, let's do a quick little shopping expedition here, buy whatever we can get. I don't know if we need it, but I think we got very lucky on our gadget. Our gadget seems amazing. And Madison does not curse us. So Madison is dead. So we're not doing a 999 Night Terror flip. But we are doing something pretty cool. Look at me, I'm so great. Are you scared? You should be. Even Lady Luck said my costume was sinister and disturbing. So, shit, we can't use Chef's Kiss. We need our last dice to be used there, and we have 5 dice, but 4 dice targets. Okay, well, you know... It still doesn't matter. But I understand now why that was a dumb idea. We're still doing 24 damage every turn. Oh, Lord. Go ahead, burn my dice. See if I care. Gotcha. Ah, Chef's Kiss. I mean, it's a 3-turn fight against the boss. Madison's been a little bit reworked. Her AI is a little bit better. But we got her. Easy run! What were we having a problem with before? It's been done. It's been done. All of the modes have been completed. Complete the Inventor's Halloween episode. Who do we get? The Mummy. Get out of here, Mummy Man. All episodes completed. Heck yeah! Cool. Alright. We've done it. All you gotta do is, just do 24 damage every turn and take 0. Easy as pie. Although I did mess up on Chef's Kiss. I just didn't think in my head that we would have 5 dice, even though I was literally thinking earlier we're gonna have 5 dice. Oh well.